What's up, YouTube? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Another week, another set of weekly adventures. And at least on Europe chart, normal weekly adventures are pretty boring, so let's discuss Nightmare Adventure. We have pretty interesting rule tonight, repetition. So repetition, how does it work? When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets. Usually it doesn't really benefit enemies that much, luckily, unless it's something like Mirror Mage probably, or unless enemy has burn spells that goes straight into our face, like Jinx, like Jin, and stuff like that. Usually into repetition you wanna play maybe buffs, maybe something that otherwise resolves around Chemtech Duplicator and such. So I prepared this list, and let's take a look. KL has Blazing of Targon, so we just play a unit, we buff that unit using Gems of Blazing of Targon, and we're good to go. Anivia. Anivia is just scaling. You can pretty much skip turn 1 if you do not have mana flow, and next round you can use Harsh Winds for 5 mana. This way you will get +2 mana gems, and your round 3 will be deadly. Lux. Lux has Succession spell, which is 3 mana spell, get 1 creature on board and 1 mana gem. So once again you either have mana flow, you play it round 1 and you're crazy good, crazy strong, or you just skip round 1 and your round 3 will be deadly once again. Samira probably benefits from repetition if you're using Dreadway Chase Gun. I'm not really a fan of that playstyle, but this just fits thematically. Mel, repetition, the special rule, fits Mel's playstyle thematically too. You either hail burn spells, or you can control board. Any, pretty much the same. You're using spells to control board, to run into enemy, you use Death Hand to summon creatures to control board, and this will benefit any a lot. Spirit Blossom Ari, pretty much the same. You're also scaling through your 5 mana spell. Spirit Blossom Kindred. You do have some drain spells. Repetition should also benefit summoning the Beast, because, well, Slow but Steady does benefit it. Trindamir's Call to Arms is just a free win pretty much. You use Call to Arms whenever you can, it will be copied, so profit, instant profit. Master Yi. That's just one creature, Wanda. You play Master Yuri, you play another spell, the spell gets copied, and you use Twin Discipline twice, it will be copied twice, so you pretty much win as soon as possible. Lee Sin, almost like Master Yi, but a bit slower. You play one spell, your strongest creature will get +8/+8, and you're good to go. Twisted Fate benefits from repetition in a way that your 1 and 3 star power will be triggered as soon as possible, and pretty much from that moment you can play Stun card, it will be copied, and this way you will stun 2 strongest enemies, or maybe 1 if there is just 1, and this way you dominate the board. Nami, she is just a spell slinger. Veigar, same. Ambessa, her 2 star power benefit from repetition a lot. You summon 1 creature, you create a copy of that creature on board, you get 2 of those copies, you attack. Her 3 star power gives every creature +1/+1. So like you attack with 3 creatures, every creature gets +1/+1 to that creature, and this way you get +3/+3 on every creature. Instant profit. Victor. So Victor has a lot of like things that can work with repetition. Starting deck. this, it will be copied. Ballistic Bot, Ignition, it will be copied. Mushroom Cloud, it will be copied. Aftershock, Victor himself, his X-Core upgrade will be copied, and if you are using Hymn of Valor, it will be copied too. And because most of those spells are like created spell, and created spell, yeah, Victor benefits from that too. Varus creates lots of spell. He is like a spell slinger. He is win condition without Hymn of Valor is not really clear, and he's kind of fun to play first. Well, as a beginner he is really fun to play, but once you understand that his playstyle is do this, do that, he becomes just a Master Yi with extra steps. Sadly, not really a fan, but he is pretty versatile. He's just like average. Look, see, you can get Barrier every round that will be copied on the very same target, granting your unit either just Spirit or Spirit and Impact twice. She also has some other spells, like give an ally +2/+2 until the end of the round and such. Action does have some spells. Let's actually take a look. When any player plays a spell, copy it with the same targets. Quicksand will be copied, Absolver will be copied, you will... your Warlord spells will advance much faster, you will level up much faster. Lucky Find, it will trigger much more. This actually is one of the most interesting probably mechanics among action using repetition. And also his Constellation, 4-star upgrade, time and dedication, it will be triggered twice too. This way you will benefit. His Warlord spells will just time out and count down almost instantly, like round 2 pretty much, and you might even get Warlord's Horde round 3. Ornn, pretty much the same reason, you will forge ally even more. Fiddlesticks, he is not really benefiting that much, but it really helps him to control board, and it lets you not take that much damage, applying Gloom to several enemies. Several times. Caitlyn does benefit from repetition in a way that you are using built over Peacemaker, is that's the name. Let's actually take a look. Built over Peacemaker, yeah. You will deal twice that much damage to your creature and plant twice that many bombs. Give twice that many rare relics items to your strongest unit. This will plant even more bombs, and this way, against much harder adventures, this is the way to control board. Especially good with Echoing Spirits. Morgana and Poro King are kind of those champions that do not really benefit that much, but usually you want to use Chemtech Duplicator on these two champions, so repetition is just... you can change your relic onto something else, and you do not really need Chemtech Duplicator. You're enabled much faster, pretty much round 1, round 2, round 3. Vex, well, she's just another spell slinger and you benefit from repetition, it's pretty straightforward. Heimerdinger, well, some people do enjoy playing Heimer with Chemtech Duplicator, I'm not really one of those, but still, just because he has some potential using Chemtech Duplicator, he is in the list. you do have several spells, and Hammer is actually interesting. Using this rule and using Chemtech Duplicate is just... The problem is that usually when you play Hammer on like 5 mana, 6 mana, or if you have Frozen Tomb, then you just do not have that much board space, so Chemtech Duplicator doesn't really benefit you. Then another line, Echoing Spirit. These champions are not really shining that much using repetition, but they are alright if you have Echoing Spirit. Nico, you can use Echoing Spirit, Ludens Tempest, Dreadway Chase Gun, and because of repetition, you will most likely win round 1, round 2. Diana, she doesn't really benefit from repetition without Echoing Spirit, but if you use this, oh boy, you're getting twice that many buffs, twice that many draws, and if you have just some spell mana, your round 1 becomes really strong, and if this is not Deadly Adventure, then round 2 will become a deadly round for enemy. Nora is more of a I flood the board playstyle champion, and if you do not have Echoing Spirit, repetition is just kind of pointless. But if you do, you play Nora, you have other Nora cards in hand, and on round 3 or round 2, if you have manaflow, you will just use her card, signature card, and you will also have a lot of creatures on board. Echo. If you play Echo with at least one Stalker's Blade, you will just play Echo, you will predict twice that many times, you will shuffle your deck twice that fast, and that's it. And the last line, this works. So these champions work with repetition in a very fancy way. Like, you benefited, but it's just why. You have other options, but this works too. So Illaoi, you play spells, you get Tentacle, all good. You scale Tentacle this way using spells. Nautilus. Nautilus is interesting in a way that his deck is actually pretty cheap, and he has some interesting spells that you definitely want to play. So once again, repetition. When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets. Let's take a look at Nautilus deck. Heavy Metal. This is a burst 2-mana spell, deal 2. In Constellation you have Heavy Metal has +2 damage, so it will be 2 mana, deal 4 at burst speed. Because of repetition, this is 2 mana, deal 8. This works against Deadly, like you're surviving round 1. Lure of the Depth. 3 mana, burst speed. Reduce the cost of sea monsters allies everywhere by 1. This will trigger twice, 2 times. Sea monsters will be basically almost free to play. And Ardent Sensor, draw 2, that's just great. And if you are struggling to go deep, this Salvage will give you 2 Poros to protect yourself during round 2, during enemy attack. You will toss a lot, you will draw a lot, and toss a lot once again, so this just works. Imagine, this beast below will be 2 mana creature. That's actually not that bad. That's actually pretty interesting. Next we have Seth. He is another one of those champions that works with Chemtech Duplicator. That's a bit weird that, like, if you have coin, a stack of coins, 4 coins in one, then playing that card will probably give you 8 mana back. Like, repetition triggers that stack another time. And this enables really strong set rounds. If you have some extra mana, if you have manaflow, if you have Starforge gauntlets, then you're just pretty much winning round 3. LeBlanc, I'll talk about it later, because, well, as you can see, I just completed this adventure as LeBlanc, and it was insanely creative and fun and interesting. Misfortune. Make it rain will be duplicated. Pretty obvious, pretty straightforward. Usually enemies just die, but against Deadly this is exactly what you want. No straight benefit other than make it rain pretty much, but good enough. A Jean. So you will be just cycling his 1-3 star power. You play something, you trigger some skills, you get his signature card. Let's take a look. This one, Captive Audience. It is 0 cost spell. You can stun something, you can deal damage to something, and it will be duplicated. Every 4th fast or slow spell or skill will trigger this. So you just cycle it. It kind of works. Next, Jace. So Jace, I'm really not a fan of Jace, but if you can have very specific setup, it works too. So first round, you wanna have this creature, Temple Caretaker. You play it for 2 mana. You updraft a card to get spell mana. Round 2, you have 3 normal mana and 3 spell mana, and you can play Assembly Line or Shock Blast. And, well, 6 mana spell, 6 mana drop, twice. You probably kill something in Deadly Adventure. Or you summon 4 Forge Workers. And also because of his 3 star power, when you play a 6 cost spell, reduce the cost of other non-spells in your hand by 1, so you will have discount 2 mana on every card in hand. Non-spell card in hand. Or you can have mana flow without Miriam, actually, that works too. And speaking of LeBlanc, do not look at that. Yeah, it took me kind of 40 minutes, but I just had to pause, and run was actually really fast. I just had to be AFK for half an hour during the fight. So LeBlanc has this pretty interesting insane build. Double Dreadway Chase Gun and Luden's Tempest. How does it work? So for 3 mana, let's say you completely skip round 1. Round 2, you have 2 spell mana and 3 normal mana. You play LeBlanc, you still have 2 spell mana. You get 4 warning shots, periodically. Every warning shot deals 1 damage normally, 2 damage because of Luden's Tempest. Quick math, 2 damage, and then 2 damage. It's 4 by 1 item, then 4 damage and 4 damage. So you will be leveling LeBlanc up this way, right? It's 16. Then if you have any ability to play Mirror Image, then you just copy LeBlanc. You get more Luden's Tempests and even more warning shots. And you just kill enemy. Enemy is dead round 3, no matter what happens, pretty much. Unless LeBlanc dies somehow. That's it. Alright, so since I already completed this on LeBlanc off stream, let's actually pick something different. I'm thinking about something that has usually Chemtech duplicator. So this is either, well, it can be Victor too. I'm thinking Veigar, Varus, unnecessary. Maybe Morgana, Jace, or actually, well, PoroKing should be fine. So I've always been playing the PoroKing with Chemtech duplicator and Frozen Tomb. So we wait a bit, we get PoroKing for free, and then we go crazy. But Spirit of Boro is my very last free-to-play epic relic that I got from Reliquary. Beast Within was my fourth relic from the last one. Black Shield was actually one of first relics, so I had only Black Shield, and I never thought about PoroKing playing in a different way. Then I got these two relics, and this should be crazy strong. Usually you play PoroKing into evolution special rolls or stuff like that. If you have the attack token, well, it doesn't really help us to survive, so probably not. Duelist. This is fine because we have quick attack. And I saw first note. It's still the same Trifari and something, so it's actually not that bad too. Although I'd rather have like evolution or something. Disarmed or... This is great, this is great. Let's pick this one. It scales so much better. We play this. Our hand is full, we play this. Then we attack and we're good. Right? Correct? Agreed? So... Oh, nice one. I am Dragon, I am Fury. What? We are already scaling. So we can do this. Or we can sacrifice some stuff for greater good. -3, yeah. Whelp. 1 keyword, 2 keywords, 3 keywords. Overwhelm for extra stats. Spell shield is 4 keywords. If allies have 4+ unique keywords, grant allies +2/+2 at round start. And at round end, if an ally died this round, grant your weakest ally +1/+1 and random keyword. So we got Spirit. We got Elusive permanently, I guess. No? Okay. Now we do this. And is it enough? This is not enough? Tragedy, should have played something. Oh, really? Okay. You can have that.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
Lifesteal. Beautiful. Really want to play Poro King, but enemy has challenger and stuff. You know, we can actually just skip. So he wants to attack this way. Deadly Ardent Tensor, I see. Yep. This is fast spell. We probably want to do it this way. Stronger together. Why are you so strong too? Probably wanna play Poro King next round just to see his level up animation. You have summoned 6 plus other new Poros. We didn't summon this one. Grant Poro allies everywhere +1/+1, frostbite enemy. And the last one, the last relic that I was usually using besides Frozen Tomb and Camden Duplicator was Sacred Technique. But as we know, Sacred Technique was nerfed just recently. Yeah, sadly. Why not? This will be a strong creature. Gwen, Kaisa. For each allied target, summon a 1/1 ephemeral copy. Copy me onto them. Copy what? Copy this? Kill an ally? What? I'm gonna pass. That's just another keyword and that's just another keyword. But this is extra mana. And Kaisa is pretty much free to play. So we can go this way, we can go this way to get upgrade for a champion or to fish for a greater power. Let's actually fish for a greater power. Something like sorcery will be really good. And also we have stacked against them. So we want to get 40 cards as soon as possible. This is actually good against barrier. Probably want to keep it. Oh, lifesteal.
I'm actually here.
And this is not evolution yet. Alright, do we want to sacrifice something? 6 out of 4 because of evolve. We do not have toughness yet in regeneration 2. If we sacrifice something, our weakest ally will get +1/+1 and random keyword that allies do not have yet. This is probably unnecessary. Because we got Overwhelm or Elusive. Anyway, so this is just free to play.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
Justice by my hand.
Anytime. We can also sacrifice to get another keyword. Beautiful. Augment. Yo. How many keywords is that? 10? 10. Do we really need to play something? Also, this will be so many auras, so many stats. Welp. Sadly, that happens.
Lever, it's BiS.
This is regeneration. This is augment. Regeneration, augment, regeneration, toughness.
Add
Alright.
to the arsenal.
And now we just send it.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, poor Poro King. Hey! King is dead, hail new king. Hail to the king. Ho ho ho.
They've breached.
That's actually Scout, and he is still attacking, okay. We also could let it through, because we will be healing like crazy.
There's nowhere to hide. So long, Boyd. See you next time.
See you next time, boy. They called it Nightmare, they called it Deadly. But why? Alright, I do not mind taking Zilean, prediction is good. And he's also tech. Actually, if we play him for 1 mana, he might get these extra powers. Oh. Oh no, not this one. I really do not want to fight that, but alright. We just need to survive one fight. This is also a good option. $31. 33 after this fight. We will have monies, we will have rerolls. I do not mind 3 of those. And then we get just a little bit more cards in next shop. And our mid boss is so much stronger. Probably this way. Really? So, game start, this happens. Then, round start, this happens. And also, this happens. That's really cool. Alright, we can play this, we can play this. Professor Von Yip is buffing Professor Von Yip. Life is beautiful. Nature is beautiful, yeah. That one. Deathless, Spell Shield. We got this covered. Okay, enemy cannot summon anything. Let's play Zilean. Payday. He got buff from Professor Von Yip. He got buffs from Spirit of Boro because it was a discount. Beautiful. I'd rather kill this and play this. We get even more value.
We have something the Void will never understand. Me.
Death is inevitable. I will make it beautiful.
This is fine.
Is that creaking the branches of my bones?
Chill. Alright, this was copied. Buff ally. We buff this and get all those powers to Kaisa. We have toughness, we have quick attack, so... Okay, I see. Overwhelm, spell shield, well, nothing.
The suit's a quick study. There's nowhere to hide.
But why? Oh, I see.
Just as I.
I am Dragon. This one drop will be 2-2. This one drop will be 3-3. This one drop will be just best one drop in the game. It also gives us free spell mana, free mana. Alright, we wanna buy 4 cards. Boss is Jinx. Riot. So we could have bought 3 of those top left cards and cut something less useful. Not sure if that was an option. Poro Stories and Poro Snacks. This sounds like a ready set business, honestly. We just play this into Poros. Or maybe this too. Hello, beautiful. Extra mana is so good. Round end is suggested. Well, you know what, actually, I agree. Jinx usually wants to play a lot of stuff.
Got me good. There's a blast from the past. Well,
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
the sun rock got me good. There's a blast from the past. Well,
Again? That's a lot of Poros. Okay, will you attack?
no, it's here somewhere.
Will you? It looks like you will not. Oh, I see. That's what was happening.
Screaming helps? Not at all.
This is elusive. No real protection.
Breached.
Minus 18, you say. I guess I agree. Alright. Regeneration, toughness. The enemy is most likely willing to play Get Excited onto Kai'Sa. Most likely. We wanna play Poro Snacks. So I'd rather play this first. This or that, this or that.
Adding to the arsenal.
Okay. Well,
Hit and move. There's nowhere to hide. So long, Boyd. See you next time.
Kai'Sa is the real carry. Has always been. When you play a card Give me +1/+1 this round. Or maybe this one? So we have 2 mana discount. Zillion still will benefit from Spirit of Boru, but what about Professor? When you summon a 1-cost ally, so it has to be 1 mana cost ally. Either way, it is fine. We are fighting Jin. Let's do it this way. Oh, we actually finally got legendary. When you summon an ally granted Fury, it is a dragon. So these husks will also be +1/+1 because of Beast Within. Lethality is buffing every impact that we can get, the Protopora, and lethality will be buffing Kaiser's Icathian Rain. +1 damage. So this is great, but probably unnecessary. This legendary power, I'm just not a fan of this one. Every round, the first time you play a unit, summon ephemeral copy of it attacking, and it will just die. Like, why? What's the point? It just doesn't even sound like an epic one. So let's do this. Poro King. We do not really have much value this way. Probably should do this. Yeah. Houston, we're in trouble. Houston.
Oh, but let me have a look here.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
Are we like lacking anything? This is spell shield, elusive, quick attack. Well, we can get toughness and fearsome. I guess that's it. +2/+2 or another keyword. Like, you know, this is really unnecessary. This will be just one more Icathian Rain, so... And toughness, okay. Yes, we did get Ardent Tensor benefit.
Are you afraid of anything, Kadira?
Your navel gazing.
Oh boy.
Adapting my methods. Come on!
This is kind of scary. Probably should be controlling board. We can also play this.
There's no
Quarantina Dialogue. Oh, this is Challenger.
Buys me a new sail.
Slow down, you crazy boy.
I am the hunter. I'm coming for you. So long, boys.
3 epic relics. Make this really easy. Double attack or this. Well, actually, I'm willing to play Kai'Sa still, so let's get double attack. I am ready to buy duplicate. Honored Lord, I see. Grant Poro allies everywhere +1/+1. Give to Poro allies challenger this round. For each allied target, summon a 1/1 ephemeral copy. I am interested in this. Give 2 Poro allies challenger this round. So we are targeting 2 Poros. For each allied target, summon 1/1 ephemeral copy. Wait, so if you have like Gemtech duplicator, this will be actually insane. We will just duplicate into duplicate and crazy strong. I don't think we're getting another discount. I don't think we're going to get 60 cards total. This Poro is nice. This is also nice. You know, I do not mind. Let's go this way. To get an opportunity to buff one of our Poro spells. So we have 2 mana discount. And I do not mind playing Zillion. That's a prediction.
Acacia is depending on me.
8-13.
The future isn't what it used to be. At once.
This or that. That was kinda a miscalculation, in a way. So are we just summoning Poros?
You again?
Oh yeah.
Just a moment.
Grant Poro allies everywhere +1/+1. Yeah, we will take a look next round. Okay, heal and heal. I see. So this is basically Master Yi's signature thingy. Speed Blossom Master Yi.
Make haste.
Broch. Why?
Nothing really stays the same. Just as I.
In carnage I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
This is value. This is draw 1. This is a lot of draw, a lot of value. Wolf is already popped. Great. Life steal. Double attack. Do we just play double attack? Or do we want life steal? I guess double attack is fine.
Fresh tracks. Gotcha.
Time. They need time.
The denouement.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a lot of damage.
Business we must commit all. Embrace your fate, as I have mine.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
Just need a target.
Well, we could, but it would be stunned.
It's too late. You can't stop them.
No, but I can help save my people.
I think this is a win. Well, you know, we could have played this into this, and it would have looked really deadly if we had Ludens Tempest or big guns.
But I can help save my people.
How much damage? Oh god. Double attack.
So long, boys. See you next time.
Beautiful. Well, that was free.